Today I'm going to show you a chilled soup that is absolutely perfect for summer. When you make ricotta, you get beautiful ricotta cheese, but you also get something called whey. And this soup centers around that, what would otherwise be a waste product, which is whey. Now, to start this, there's two components. There's the soup, and then there's a beautiful spicy citrus oil that finishes the soup, which we need to get on first. So I'm gonna get a pan. I've got some mandarin and some ruby grapefruit zest in there. I'm gonna also add a little bit of lemon zest, spice it up a little bit. Whack it in your pot. I'm using grapeseed oil, cause no flavor. I want the flavor of the citrus, not the flavor of oil. Just enough oil to cover the citrus, and then we're gonna get that cooking. Okay, what else is in this soup? I've got some beautiful fennel. And the idea of this soup is we want some kind of sort of texture. Just think about when you're eating the soup, you're using a spoon. So like that doesn't make sense, right? Whereas that makes a lot of sense, okay? So just think about how you're cutting your veggies. All right, that's enough fennel. I get carried away, that's my problem. I get too excited, I just love vegetables, exactly. Okay, celery. I love celery, but as I've always said, it's very stringy. And with this one, I'm gonna cut it on a bias, about 1/2 centimeter thick. Potato. You don't have to peel the potato, but given in my mind, I want this soup to be sort of white. I don't want the red skin of the potato. I've got no idea what I'm gonna do here with the potato, so let's just wing it. Is that a good idea, as Alfie would say? So I've got wedges. I'm just gonna cut some triangles. Why not? Next, I've got some apple. Apple in soup, I know it's fruit, right? Get it? Green apple, particularly Granny Smith, is sour. So it's gonna give a beautiful sort of sour edge to the soup, but also the crunchiness of a Granny Smith apple is pretty cool in a soup. I love that reversing. It's my favorite. Cucumber. Cut it in half and just whip out the seeds. And we're gonna use those seeds in the soup. And then the cucumber itself, freestyle, up to you. I'm gonna do angles like the celery. I'm eating lots of vegetables today.
You've dressed the same color as the vegetables.
I have, look. I'm cucumber colored. Okay, so vegetables ready. So now let's get whey. Got to bring this up to a boil. I'm going to show you, come and have a look at how this oil looks. This has been going for about sort of 10 minutes. So you can see it started to cook and wilt a little bit. So what I'm going to do is just give it a quick bit of love.
Pet nat?
Pet nat? Anyone? It's too early for a pet nat? All right. Blitzy blitz. Don't need to go crazy. Like now this smells sort of marmalade-y, like super delicious. The whey, I want to bring this up to the boil, and I'm going to blanch my vegetables. The potato's going to take the longest to cook, so we're going to drop it in first. Now, in the meantime, let's get ready for the actual main component of the soup. 100 grams of cottage cheese is what we're using. It's about 1/2 tub. And believe me, when you blitz this cottage cheese into this whey, the texture is unbelievable. It's not like the texture of cottage cheese at all, not even close. But a tablespoon of yogurt, rice wine vinegar, good splash, and a little bit of white soy. We're like rocking and rolling. This is so easy. Bread, that was the other thing. I always forget one thing. I almost forgot it. White bread, crust off, and you don't want much. I forgot another thing as well, artichokes. What's going on with me today? Artichokes. They come in a beautiful liquor, right? That liquor, put a dash of it in there because it is flavor plus. And I'm just gonna cut them into nice little wedges. Again, spoon shaped, looks pretty good. They can go straight in the plate. Potatoes 3/4 cooked, I'm gonna add the fennel. Let's go, let's go. All right, that's had a minute. Bang in our celery. Got myself a strainer here. I'm using like a little coffee filter because I want my whey to be like as strained as possible. Take our vegetables out. All right, so the veggies are cooling off. We're straining our whey. I'm gonna use a spoon so I don't burn my finger. Is that a good idea? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now this can go straight into our blender. Whiz town. So you want to give it a good, like, minute to 2 minute mix. All right, so we want to get that into our iced bowl. And what that's going to do is chill it down really, really quickly. Now, into that, we want to add all of our prepared veggies, plus all of our other ingredients. So have a look in that bowl. We now have pretty much a finished dish. All we need to do now is finish our oil while that's chilling down. I've got some habanero hot sauce. I like it spicy, so I'm adding about a tablespoon into that, right? Which is not super hot, but it's hot. That looks good. So now we're just gonna strain this off again. I'm using a coffee filter. Look at that, looks great. Grab yourself a slotted spoon so you can get a good mix of the garnish in your bowl. And you can do this per portion before you put the soup in. It's the way we do it in the kitchen so as we don't run out of garnish, right? When you're plating multiple bowls. And then ladling over the top. This screams summer. And then I've got my oil. I've put it into a little squeezy bottle. I've gone all chefy. Can't help myself. That bitterness in the heat, delicious. So there it is. It's my spring vegetable soup with whey and cottage cheese. It's summery. It's delicious. Get after it. Thanks for watching, and if you liked that, please click subscribe because there's plenty more where that came from. Also, if there's a recipe that you actually want to see me make, chuck it in the comments below and we'll get around to it. Thanks for watching.